Hi, this is Tim with Faithfully Growing coming to you with another growth moment. Today I'm going to talk about what a life coach is and what a life coach does. The best way to think of a life coach is an action-oriented mentor who can help you reach your goals. We all need a little help sometimes, especially when it comes to journeys of self-discovery. Whether your goal is to be more confident or to find fulfillment in a passion project, it can be pretty tough to figure out how to get from point A, identifying a goal, to point B, actually going after and achieving that goal. And that's where a life coach comes in. Like a therapist, a life coach is someone who can help you identify strengths and weaknesses and overcome obstacles holding you back. But who you should see depends on your issues and what you're hoping to achieve. So here's what you need to know before you reach out. So what does a life coach do? Well, we all know what a sports coach does. They help an individual or team identify a goal, for example, winning, and then they develop a plan for that person or group. It's pretty straightforward, and the same holds true for life coaching. Life coaching focuses on what's happening right now, what a person wants next, and how that gap can be bridged. Coaching is about helping people to identify the obstacles that keep getting in their way, assisting them with finding motivation, and pinpointing any resistance to change. A life coach is a broad term. You can also find business coaches, executive coaches, leadership coaches, and health coaches. But a life coach is typically most helpful when you're thinking about your overall future. My work in my practice of life coaching is centered on four things generally. Helping someone expand an idea, helping someone understand what their present experience is with mindfulness, exploring mindsets to help someone see options differently, helping someone understand personal value and belief systems, and how these show up in our daily lives. A common misconception is that life coaches provide advice. It's not a coach's role to impart wisdom, but rather to facilitate the client's own process of connecting to their inner wisdom and making choices about their actions and next steps from that place of connection. In that sense, a coach is an unbiased brainstorming partner. You're still the one doing the heavy lifting. Another common question: how is a life coach different from a therapist? Coaching can be therapeutic, but there are some major differences between coaching and therapy. A coach looks at your present to help you create the future you desire, while a therapist looks at your past generally to help you manage your present. So while coaching is action-oriented, therapy is insight-oriented. A session with a life coach will feel a lot different than one with a therapist. One provides structure and accountability, while the other is more open-ended. My coaching sessions are very directive. Clients complete questionnaires and worksheets to identify goals, and often have homework to accomplish between sessions, so I'm learning what they have or haven't done since the last session. You're also not going to go to a life coach to get a diagnosis. A licensed therapist is someone who has been trained, gained clinical hours that were supervised by professionals, and have been vetted by a board. So which one is right for you? Actually, you don't have to choose. It's totally fine to see both, and both can be beneficial. A good rule of thumb, however, is that if your issues are disrupting your personal or professional life, and you feel like that things are beyond your control, you should probably consider working with a therapist. But many people seek coaching after or alongside therapy, as it builds upon the healing that can take place in the therapy process. The important thing to keep in mind is that to a therapist and a life coach, they shouldn't overlap. And a life coach won't address clinical issues. A great life coach will know the boundaries of coaching and will refer you to a therapist if and when clinical work is needed. So if you're considering hiring a life coach, you can find more about me and my practice or book a free consultation on my website, faithfullygrowing.com. And as always, if you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe below. If you'd like to continue the conversation or have questions, join our Facebook group, which I will post in a link underneath this video. And I look forward to what lies ahead as we all continue to faithfully grow.